Hey guys, it's me, Lena-chan, once again, and today I'm gonna be saluting on a SpongeBob episode called Culture Shock. If you don't know what this episode is about, this episode is about when Squidward performs a talent show at the Krusty Krab. And if you like or you hate this SpongeBob episode, I can handle your opinion as long as you don't bash my opinion about this episode on SpongeBob. Anyways, let's start. So, I was at the Krusty Krab, where was this Squidward, SpongeBob, and Mr. Krabs. I mean, it was a normal day. Well, after all. So, you know what's next on this scene? Well, sort of after all. After all, Squidward just got Pearl, Gary, which is SpongeBob's pet snail, and even Plankton on the stage, except SpongeBob, because SpongeBob really wanted to join on the show, but Squidward just probably denies it. Squidward, can you just at least let SpongeBob be on the show or something? Come on, Squidward. Just let SpongeBob join the show. It would not have been a problem so that he won't stop begging you, right? Even though I'm neutral to Squidward tentacles though, well, Squidward just needs to show some respect to SpongeBob. After all, even though SpongeBob annoys Squidward along with Patrick. Anyways, back to the topic. Well, after all, when at nighttime, well, Mr. Krabs was there, Patrick was there, and even SpongeBob's parents were there too. Even though everyone else in the Bikini Bottom were there also. Until then, first off, Squidward started announcing though, and then Patrick interrupts by laughing, right? So further after all, Pearl was the first one wanted to go on the stage. So then she started performing. After all, everything becomes shaking. Everyone just started jumping. No, not jumping. Like they go up in the air. Everyone fell down. After Pearl, when she kept continuing doing her cheerleading dance moves, after that, then Pearl actually done her talent. Well, no one didn't boot at her or give an applause to her because of what Pearl did. And after all, and then Squidward said, and now poetry by Gary. So then Gary goes up next. Then he meows when he does his poetry performance. No, like reading like that. Then Sandy, well, she said, yes, such words. Yeah, I have to admit, Gary was kind of cute because of his meowing noises. That meowing one was pretty cute. After all, it was kind of pretty cute, but sometimes kind of long. Well, Squidward, he looks on his watch. Well, he's starting about to lose his patience with some reason. Anyways, back to the salute on Culture Shock. Well, first, after all, Squidward was just losing his patience, and then SpongeBob asks Squidward that if he used Mr. Cleanser or Dr. Clean. But then Squidward just said yes, not in a happy voice. After that, they cut the Gary part where Gary was done. And next up, Plankton, also known as Sheldon Plankton, where he does a magician in costume. And then the sign said, the amazing Plankton. Yep, that's what the sign says. The amazing Plankton. Wait, the amazing Plankton? I don't get it. Why would it show the sign says the amazing Plankton? Okay, I really hate Plankton in my opinion, but to those of you guys who hate or like Plankton, I respect your opinion as long as you don't bash my opinion about Plankton from SpongeBob. Well, anyways, while Plankton does his talent trick, after all, he ordered one of his volunteers, and then he stole the Krabby Patty from the customer and went towards the door, but Mr. Krabs blocked the way from Plankton. And what else is that Plankton tries to do lose something to disappear or something. Until then, his talent failed, and everyone booed at Plankton. Ever since when Plankton walked out the door, and Squidward just runs to the Squidward on the backstage, and he was really ticked off at Squidward. And next up, for last, is Squidward Tentacles. Well, Squidward did say that he would do it. Well, for that, he started going stage. Until then, well, nothing happened. So then Squidward started dancing, and his dancing starts to act, well, pretty weird. After all, one of the audience said, "What the?" in weird expression, in a very angrily confused way. And after all, you know what else? Is that Squidward danced really, and the crowd or the audience boos at him, and they throw the tomatoes at Squidward. Well, maybe because of Squidward's terrible dance moves, and Mr. Krabs said he's losing money on his deal, so he put the $1 sticker on the free sign that says the salad bar, and he grins. And then everyone starts paying them money. And then everyone keeps throwing the tomatoes at Squidward and said that they tell them that they don't know talent. And then the crowd just said no talent over and over again. Squidward comes back onto the backstage angrily, and SpongeBob asked him that he can go on, and Squidward said yes. Well, it turns out that no one's booed anymore, and then they were really interested in SpongeBob's talent, cleaning. Yep. And yeah, everyone in the crowd cheers for SpongeBob until Squidward goes on, but no one was cheering for Squidward. So then Squidward tries again, and then it turns out that the crowd was cheering for SpongeBob, but not Squidward. Until SpongeBob cleans it, and Squidward cleans the same way that SpongeBob did. Well, no one cheered still. Until then, SpongeBob came back and cleans up the mess as well. And then everyone cheered for SpongeBob. And SpongeBob's parents were really happy about SpongeBob, that he did really well. And of course, it turns out it was a really great episode on SpongeBob SquarePants. And thank goodness that this episode has been also getting a lot of views and almost a lot of likes. And yes, SpongeBob was a very talented person after all. Anyways, that's all I like to say for now. Thank you for those of you guys who have been watching this. And I wish you all had a really nice day and a nice Thanksgiving weekend on next week. Anyways, this is Elena Chan or Nickel Despair signing off. And see you later, guys.